What's up everyone, it's TheRazoredEdge, and today I'm here to bring you guys a breakdown of the Gears of War 4 Comic-Con 2016 campaign gameplay. And right off the bat here in this gameplay, you can hear Marcus Fenix chattering like right off the bat, which is an insane reveal, and in such an odd way, like just bang, Marcus is right there talking to the rest of our new heroes, JD, Kait, and Del. And right away you notice that this campaign harkens back quite similarly to Gears of War 1. There's a lot of darkness going on, but you can also see that there is a huge difference as well. A lot of overgrowth and greenery around the area. That's not something you commonly have seen throughout the original Gears of War trilogy. You just don't see grass and trees and foliage and stuff like that all that often, save for maybe at the end of Gears of War 3. But right here, the first kind of new thing we get to see here, we'll just pause it for a second, is that you get to see the new animation for like when you're finding cog tags. Now I assume that collectibles in the game will vary, just like Gears of War 3, like it could vary from a journal or something like that, like not just cog tags. But it's nice that they made it that much more intimate. You know, JD is genuinely curious and concerned about the family of this fallen Gear soldier. But we'll move on here anyways, and we'll see what else happens. Okay, so Del there mentioned that they can't exactly drop off those cog tags because, as some of you know, basically Del and JD were kind of they went AWOL from the cog army due to an unknown incident, so they can't exactly go back to the cog and give them the cog tag for their records. I assume that's what that is. But yeah, we get more of a look here. Like the lighting looks absolutely amazing, like the moon hitting off all of the kind of canyon that they're in here. It looks absolutely amazing. And this is the first time you really get kind of like a cutscene. You can see Marcus and the full squad there, which looks absolutely amazing. It's so odd that I'm still trying to get over how odd it is that Marcus is just like bang right there. I kind of was speculating as to if he would join in the campaign, and now all of a sudden he's just like right there right away. No big reveal, he's just like in the middle of things. I love that. But right here they're making that cutscene kind of indicated that the storm is about to kick up, and we've entered an area here where there are lots of pods which hide inside of them juvies. If you pop them, now you have a chance of getting a juvie inside it, and he'll pop out, and one of those could potentially be a screamer, and that can like that can summon more reinforcement juvies, which can make each level and each time you play through it even harder. So that's good. And right here, we actually get a look at a new Gnasher execution, which was unexpected, but it was something I was hoping for. It's nice that I think it would be nice if each time you went up to do an execution in the campaign, or just in Gears multiplayer, or just in the entire game in general, that you might get a random version of a certain execution. But right here coming up, we get a really good look at, you guys might remember, the Swarm Imago. Now these guys are, if you may remember, they're the guys that the juvies turn into once they've kind of grown up a bit. But we'll pause it right here. You get a really good look at him there. It looks like he's got like liquid all over him, so obviously like when he kind of bursts out of his juvenile form, he's kind of got all this gunk all over him. He's kind of like a naked version of a swarm drone. But eventually these guys grow intelligent enough that they turn into like, they pick, like as you can see, he's not holding a gun there. I'm assuming he just kind of goes for melees until he finds himself a gun, and then he eventually learns how to shoot it on the battlefield if he lives long enough. So yeah, well, let's continue on here. Get a good look at the Gnasher there. And this is actually right here, this is a swarm nest. So this is like the equivalent of the Locust emergence holes, except for the swarms. It looks like these guys don't necessarily come from underground, but within the ground itself. They kind of sit there and wait, kind of like a trap. It appears to be anyway. But I find that interesting that they're waiting like inside of the ground. But here we go. This is where things really start to kick up. This is where the swarm, or sorry, not the swarm, but the storm starts to kick up. The wind starts to get real fierce, and this is where the new Unreal Engine 4 gameplay mechanics kind of come into play. And right here you'll notice this throughout as they're running through this portion of the game here, that there's a lot of these kind of like orange indicating kind of like barricades holding pieces of debris. So this is kind of supposed to introduce strategy to each level. When these storms kick up, I assume there will be lots of opportunities to take advantage of these environmental, these environmental objects. So you can shoot those, and it will let go whatever piece of debris it's holding, and that could potentially fly and kill a drone, or just kill whatever enemy is in your way. So you can really think about it, and it actually, on an insane run, it'd be a really good way to conserve ammo when you're playing on insane. I think that's a really smart way to go about it. Instead of emptying an entire clip trying to take out a couple of swarm and potentially popping out of cover and dying really fast, you could just stay in cover, be real safe, and just shoot one of those orange barricades and you'll be good to go. But these guys are pushing up here, and right here we get a good look, and people were speculating about this in the E3 2016 reveal. People thought they saw what looked like a boomer, a swarm boomer on the other side, and right there, those two, we'll call them swarm boomers for now, just got taken out. But they looked like they were holding something like a boomer. I think they were potentially holding drop shots or something like that. I didn't get a close enough look there. But right here we get a look at the buzzkill. We see the wind is knocking over the trees and stuff. Like this looks extremely intense. But right here, you can see whoever's playing as JD here has taken clear advantage of those environmental objects to knock over the swarm drones, and he also has to take into account how fast the wind is, so he can angle the buzzkill at the appropriate angle, so the buzzkill will actually hit him. I think that's nice that you have to take stuff like that into account. And this became quite common in later Gears games, where there was this kind of like co-op thing where you had to lift up doors. It's kind of like transition scenes. Makes the flow of the levels work really well. And this seems to be something that happens throughout the campaign on a few occasions, where you'll come into a situation where there's a lightning version of these weather storms, and you have to dodge inside of these fields. And I assume if you get hit by one of those, you'll get melted pretty fast. I can't imagine on insane, if you even touch it, it'll probably kill you right away. But these guys are trying to make their way to the tower over here. Doesn't reveal exactly what's going on, which is good for just a snippet of campaign. I think the biggest thing to take away from this is obviously the fact that Marcus is actually out and about. So obviously at some point after Oscar gets kidnapped, you somehow find Marcus, or maybe JD. See, we don't know if JD knows that Marcus has been alive this whole time, or if JD has ran away from home. But yeah, I think that's been a pretty good little breakdown of the Comic-Con 2016 gameplay. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like, leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought. Subscribe to my channel if you're brand new for more videos. Share the video around if you really enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time.